Guys, Reno Pup with a new video, and today I'm about to tell y'all what every single killer in Forsaken does and what are their special abilities. So stay tuned for what you're about to watch. So I don't want to go in order, so I'm gonna start with John Doe. Now John Doe this is his Baker skin, so it's pretty much very fire. So Slash is just attacking the player whenever he's running or not, if you're literally doing this. And then Corrupt Energy is just a bunch of spikes going to the ground trying to trap the player or either attack the player if he's running. And if the player is running through one of these spikes, he will get hit by it and be marked by John Doe. Another ability he has is Digital Footprint, which is a big footprint on the ground that has a very good hitbox, and whenever a person goes through it, they will be marked and get damaged, which is literally pretty OP when you're trying to put it in dark places that players go to if they want to hide. 404 error is to just stay still for a second and see every single person in the lobby to actually go catch one and to kill one. When John Doe kills someone, I believe he gets his claw and then stabs them through their chest. It's pretty much a very good killer. If you want to try him, he's pretty good. Next one is Slasher, but I have Pursuer on. Now for Slasher, you have Slash, which is literally just using your machete. For me, I'm using a sword. You use your machete to literally go and attack the player. Behead is another version of this, just that it has a bigger hitbox and it gives you slowness 1 for a few seconds before disactivating. It does much damage, and if you're close to the player, it would probably get them. Now Gashing Wound is almost the most widest and is Slasher's most widest hitbox. You can see I got into the Digital Footprint because I'm not John Doe, and yeah, other killers can actually go through that with special traits. Now Gashing Wound, whenever hit by a player, if we hit a player with Gashing Wound, Slasher will literally devour them and absolutely slice them with their swords, and then go with the end with a chainsaw. And then the player gets flamed a little bit, and then he starts running again. But it does hella damage. Raising pace, it makes you a little bit slow than usual, but still at the walking speed of the killer and player. But you're also protected and cannot be hit. Now this can deactivate at any moment, but if you can just see, it just disactivated. But if we would have used it, it would have literally gave us a lunge that would literally just push us right into the player whenever we're trying to attack them, like for example like this, and then we slash, and then it just pulls us to the player if you have a very good point on where the player would go. So yeah, he's pretty good for main players if you want to actually be the killer. Next up, we have Cool Kid. Now Cool Kid is a very cool character to use because of how good his stealth is to actually take care of lots of players, and his abilities. Pizza delivery spawns pizza delivery people and to go find players, but if you're in a private server like I am and there's nobody around, they will not spawn and they will despawn in about 1 second. Now Walk Speed Overdrive is like a dash to the player. This is very a thing Noli does, and I don't know what it's called until we get to that killer. Corrupt Nature is a projectile that gets launched to the player and can actually catch them off guard in front of them and get hit. Now Punch is normally the hitting of a player. Now this guy is another guy you should use for maining because he's very good. Plus his Walk Speed Overdrive has lots of range before taking off, so if he bumps on a wall, he'll say special dialogue that actually gets him hurt. So this guy got new voice lines that are obviously off the charts, and they're literally creepy. So he's good. Now we're at Noli. Noli is obviously a person people were waiting for to release, and he's obviously half mask, half skeletal, rotting body. So he has a trail just like John Doe does, and it's pretty good. Like, I like how he's animated walking. Void Rush. So you gotta hold if you want to run, and then you can move it wherever you place your. But in PC, if you're in PC, you just gotta find out how to do it, because I've never played it, and I only played this game on my phone and also on PS4. But slash is what I always say. It's literally a slash attack that obviously stuns the player for some minutes. Nova is a projectile just like Corrupt Nature that's thrown at the player and does a little bit much damage. Observant is where Noli wants to teleport and go to that place, and wherever the player is, he can just slash it if he's right there. Now I'm gonna try this one more time. Like, you can literally just do that, and then you could save it for a little bit of a minute, and then you figure. There's also faker Nolis that if they attack you and get you to 0 health, they will actually troll you, and obviously when you're Shadletsky and kill it, you can actually get marked and Noli would find you. Let me try this once again. So if you bump into a wall, it disactivates. So Noli's pretty good if you're actually his main. Next up, I have 1x, 1x, 1x1. This guy is 1x. Created by Shadletsky, he's a very good killer. Slash. Mass infection is a mass infection that infects you if you actually get hit by it and does a lot of damage. Entanglement makes you get stunned and get pop-up messages on your screen, and they will stun you, and if 1x is right in front of you, he could actually take some hits on you. Stable Eye takes you to actually see the player but can't see anything and in blindness, but you can still go catch the player if you can. The more you hit a player, the more you get a mass infection. But Entanglement slash, there's lots of them. This is actually the most abilities that this guy even has. Just like Stable Eye. So I don't know how rejuvenate the blindness go away. I don't know how rejuvenate the rotten actually is like, but I would recommend that you should use it whenever the last man standing is there, so your henchman can go catch it. Next up is Guess 666. Some people use this guy because they think he's actually a good player. Like, look at this guy, he's a big brute that obviously got corrupted by the Spectre himself. He has lots of things. Blood Rush makes this go. Now, Carving slash, of course, is hitting a player. Demonic Pursuit gets to be launched at the player and then starts killing the heck out of him, like if you were using Gashing Wound as slasher. Infernal Cry is a thing used whenever the player's right close to him so they can slow him down and hit hits. This guy is considered the biggest killer to actually live. Like, look how big he is. And of course, Blood Rush, I don't know what this is, but I think it's for the timer in which they would actually make them run. But I think it's just a roar. I don't really know, but yeah, he's pretty good. So if y'all enjoyed this video, I want y'all to tell me what things I could also tell y'all about. Like, I already did Forsaken, I already did the whole entire thing. Once I get Azure, once I get this killer that I don't have, or maybe I get Jane Doe, I would tell you their special abilities. But if you already know it, you don't gotta tell me, you just gotta know about your mind. So subscribe, and thanks for watching.